So without further ado, if you want to start in a seated position, just find a comfortable seated position that feels good to you.
Recording in progress.
So you can sit up on a block, a mat, a pillow, a towel, or you can just sit on your mat, whatever feels good. Think of maybe Sukhasana, staggering your shins, one shin in front of the other. Or if you're feeling more open, you can try half lotus, stacking a foot over a hip crease. And if that feels easy, maybe try full lotus, stacking both feet over both hip creases. Either way, you just want to feel a gentle hip opening. Relax the shoulders back and down, and if it helps ground you, open your palms, bring your thumbs to your index fingers, then close the eyes. And with your eyes closed, just take a moment and notice how your breath feels today. Notice the texture, the pace, the depth of your breath, allowing the breath to flow in and flow out of the body, inviting the mind to ride the wave of your breath, simply observing your natural breathing pattern. Then take a moment, scan through your body, and notice how your body feels today as you scan from your head to your toes. After that body scan, take a moment, turn inward, silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. Let go of any notion of how you think you should feel or how you would like to feel. And for now, just simply honor and accept how you do feel in the mind and in the heart. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, gently place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your navel, and take a moment and honor yourself for showing up to practice yoga, to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your own sake and for all the lives that you influence. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly, then the ribs, then the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Open the mouth, slowly exhale, releasing any physical stress. Second time, take a deeper breath in. Expand more through the belly, more through the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Then open the mouth, exhale, releasing any emotional stress. Third time, deeper breath in, expand through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Then open the mouth, slowly exhale, release any mental stress, release any distracting thoughts. And now I invite you to shift from cleansing breaths to Ujjayi breath. So seal the lips now, gently constrict the throat, take a deep inhale through the nose, and a longer breath out through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Slower breath out through the nose. Continue to deepen your inhales, lengthen your exhales, finding your own rhythm, your own pace as you set a personal intention for your practice. So now's an opportunity to just think about what you want to get out of this practice today. Here's a quote for inspiration. If you inherently long for something, become it first. If you want gardens, become the gardener. If you want love, embody love. If you want mental stimulation, change the conversation. If you want peace, exude calmness. If you want to fill your world with artists, begin to create art. If you want to be valued, respect yourself. If you want to live in ecstasy, find ecstasy within yourself. This is how to draw it in, day by day, inch by inch. So this is a nice quote by Victoria Erickson, another yoga teacher, that reminds us that whatever we're looking for, whatever we're searching for, we can cultivate that within ourselves. So maybe think of a state of being you would like to cultivate that's physical, mental, emotional, or a combination of all three. Maybe a simple word like I am grounded, I am balanced, I am open, I am stable, I am calm, I am peaceful, I am insightful, I am centered, I am aware, I am mindful. Any quality that you would like to cultivate. For the next 3 breaths, I invite you to silently recite a personal mantra that's meaningful to you 3 times for 3 deep breaths. And after the 3rd breath, the 3rd mantra, when you're ready, roll over your shins and ankles, plant your palms, and make your way to tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, fingers spread wide. So we'll start warming up with some cat-cows, connecting breath to movement. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, and lift the head, cow pose. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, press the mat away, draw your chin to your chest, cat pose. Practice several more. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up to cow. And exhale, round the spine, press up to cat. Keep moving and breathing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Releasing tension in the front and back of the shoulders, releasing tension in the front of the back of the neck. Cat-cow is one of the healthiest things you can do for your spine. Now you can continue regular cat-cow, or if you want to make this a little deeper, we're going to take cat-cow but circling the hips and head. So inhale as you circle the hips and head clockwise and arching. Then exhale as you round the spine, circle the head and hips down. So inhale, circle the head and hips up. And exhale, circle the head and hips down. So this will feel different from a regular cat-cow. It's just a way to get deeper into the stretch. If you have a stiff neck, doing gentle head circles like this can feel really good on the neck to release tension in the neck. And if you have tight hips, circling the hips can really help. So inhale as you circle up, and exhale as you circle down. And then when you're ready, just circle the head and hips in the other direction. Inhale, circle up, and exhale, circle down. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then when you're ready, bring the big toes together, widen the knees, sink the hips on the heels, reach your fingers forward, and relax your forehead on the mat, making your way to child's pose. So gently rock your head side to side a few times here, releasing tension in the neck. And as you reach your hands out in front of you, think of opening through the shoulders And as you sink your hips on your heels, think of opening through the hips and the lower back. Take a few more long, deep breaths in child's pose. Notice anywhere in the body that might be clinging or holding onto tension. And with each slow exhalation, think of sending your breath to any tense spaces and letting go. And on your next inhale, walk your hands to the right side of the mat. And exhale, stack your left palm on your right, soften and relax. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to the left side of the mat, soften and relax. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands back to the center, and exhale, bring your palms together. Bend your elbows, take your fingertips toward the mid-back. Maybe slide your elbows more forward and gently massage your shoulders with your fingertips. Massage your shoulders, massage your neck. Just giving yourself a little self-massage should feel good. Take deep breaths in and long breaths out. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Then on your next inhale, plant your palms forward, and exhale, press up to tabletop. Hi Mark, welcome. Take a big breath in, tuck your toes, and exhale, lift your hips, lower your heels, downward dog. So pressing the fingertips down and forward, like you're trying to press the front edge of the mat away from you. Rotate the inner arches of the elbows forward. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Knit in the ribs. Gaze at the belly. Pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Then inhale, bend the right knee. Gaze up under the left shoulder. And exhale, release. Inhale, bend the left knee. Gaze up under the right shoulder. And exhale, release. Practice a few more rounds like this. Just pedaling out the feet, releasing tension in the hamstrings, the hips, and gently rocking your head. Should feel good. And when you're ready, find stillness in downward dog. We're going to rotate to plank. So inhale, lift the heels, undulate forward vertebrae by vertebrae to plank. Hips line with shoulders, shoulders over wrists. Then exhale, lower the knees in assisted plank. Inhale, reach your right arm forward. And exhale, circle it up and around. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, circle it up and around. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, circle it up and around. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, circle it up and around. Now take a deep breath in and exhale, lift the knees. Try the same motion. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, circle it up and around. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, circle it up and around. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, circle it around. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, use your core, lift your hips. Lower your heels, downward dog. Now take a deep breath in. Float the right heel high to the ceiling. Exhale, circle the right foot all the way down. Inhale, right heel lifts high. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, circle it around. Other leg. Inhale, left heel lifts high. Exhale, circle it out and around. Inhale, left heel lifts high. Exhale, circle it out and around. Inhale, lift the left heel up. And exhale, circle it down. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, tap your right hand to your left ankle. Inhale, back to center, back to down dog. Exhale, left hand to right ankle. Inhale, back to down dog. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Inhale, plant the palm. Exhale, left hand to right ankle. Inhale, plant the palm. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Inhale, plant the palm. Exhale, left hand to right ankle. Now this time, inhale, plant the palm. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Just hold here. Gaze up under the left shoulder. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, plant the right palm. Exhale, left hand to outer right ankle and just hold here. Gaze up under the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, plant the left palm. And then exhale, lower all the way to tabletop. Lower the knees. Then draw your heels to your hips. Head over heart, heart over hips. So you're stretching the toes here. Take a big breath in, reach your hands out and overhead. And then exhale, take your right hand on the left side of the neck. Reach your left arm to the side, and you're just stretching the side of the neck. So you're pressing gently into the left side of the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Then inhale, reach the hands up, head straight. Exhale, other side. So reach your right arm to the right. Take your left hand on the right side of the neck and just gently press it to the left. So you should feel a nice stretch on the right side of the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Great. Now inhale back to center. And exhale, grab the left wrist, side stretch to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, grab the right wrist, side stretch to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, hook your thumbs, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hook the thumbs the other way, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, and exhale, bow. Lower the top of the head on the mat and gently lift the hips. So you're just lightly tapping the top of the head on the mat. Rabbit pose, gently lifting the hips. Opening the shoulders, deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, untuck the toes, sink your hips, make your way to child's pose, but keep the fingers interlaced behind you. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, reach your hands in front of you. Come back to tabletop. Now take a deep inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, float the knees. So now we're going to do cat-cows with the knees floating. So in hovering tabletop, inhale, arch the spine, gaze up to cow. And exhale, round the spine, press up to cat. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up to cow. Exhale, round the spine, press up to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more. Inhale to cow. And exhale, lift the hips, lower the heels, downward dog. Now take a deep breath in, float the right leg high to the ceiling. Exhale, draw your right knee outside your right tricep and plant the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the elbows down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Now exhale, lower the elbows an inch above the mat. We're gonna pulse. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in. Float the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out the feet. So now we'll practice that on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, draw your left knee outside your left tricep. Step your left foot on the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Now, if this is too intense, you can always lower the back knee, but try to keep the knee lifted if you can. So take a deep breath in, then exhale, lower the elbows as low as you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the elbows an inch above the mat. Now pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in, look between your thumbs, and exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your hands until you arrive at a forward fold. Keeping a micro bend of the knees, feet 2 fists apart. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to shins, and exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. And exhale, fold. Now flip your palms, press the tops of the hands into the mat. Breathe deeply. Bend the knees as much as you need to touch your chest to your thighs. Stay here, or maybe slide your hands underneath your feet so the toes massage the inside of the wrists, driving the elbows outward. Shake your head yes and no. And as you breathe into this full body stretch, notice any thoughts in your mind. If your mind is trying to cling to any worries of the past or future, see if you can let those thoughts go for now. Allow your breath to ground you to the present moment, and allow your breath to anchor you to your intention. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, bend the knees, slowly curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly stacking your heart over your hips and your head over your heart, making your way to mountain pose. Make sure your feet are still about 2 fists apart. Make sure your feet are straight, making an 11. Toes spread wide. Feel your weight distribute evenly on all 4 corners of your feet. Practice rooting through the heels, lifting the kneecaps, slightly tucking the tailbone. Practice scooping your lower belly in and up on your exhales. Relax the shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingertips. Draw the chin in and lift through the crown of the head. Feel this alignment in mountain pose. Breathe. So now we'll practice some variations of Sun Series B. So inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, hands reach up, chair pose. Check your alignment. Make sure the knees are over the ankles, the tailbone slightly tucked, navel in, shoulders back and down, but really reach through the fingertips. Inhale, sink the hips lower, reach the hands higher. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take your left elbow on the outside of the right thigh for a prayer twist. Now don't let your left knee creep up like it tends to. Keep the knees parallel. Gaze up at the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. And exhale, twist deeper. Maybe stay here, maybe open the arms. Take one more deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Other side. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. Exhale, sink the hips a little lower. Bring your hands to your heart. Take your right elbow on the outer left thigh. Now don't let your right knee creep up. Keep the knees parallel, eyes on the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Option to open the arms. Take another deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step or lightly float to plank. Lower the knees. Draw the elbows into the ribs, lower chest and chin. We'll practice 3 push-ups. Inhale, push the torso up. Exhale, lower chest and chin. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower chest and chin. One more. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower chest and chin. This time, inhale, untuck your toes, sink your hips. Pull your chest forward and up to baby cobra. Now we're going to practice some reverse crunches before we move on today. So interlace your fingers behind the back of the head. So pressing the hands into the head into the hands, shoulders back and down. Squeeze your feet together. Inhale, lift the feet, the shoulders and head, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, plant your palms under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Option to press up to tabletop or plank. Then lift your hips, lower your heels, downward dog. Inhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, step or lightly float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Inhale, back to chair pose. Now this time, exhale, swoop your hands back behind you. See if you can interlace your fingers. Maybe stay here, maybe try to lift up the heels, balancing on the balls of the feet, diver's pose variation. Now focus your eyes forward on something still. Deep breath in, long breath out, deep breath in. Then exhale, lower the heels, straighten the legs, forward fold. Take a big inhale, and exhale, release your hands down the legs in front of your feet. So now we're going to twist before we move on. Inhale, right knee bends, left arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee bends, right arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, right knee bends, left arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee bends, right arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank. You can lower the knees or keep the knees lifted this time. Just practice 3 push-ups. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbows to ribs, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, push up. And exhale, lower. Now inhale, untuck your toes, sink your hips. Option to make your way to cobra or up dog. Either way, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, shoulders back and down. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Lift through the crown of the head. Now before we move on, just inhale, look to the right. And then exhale, look to the left, working the neck. Inhale, look to the right. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, look to the right. Exhale, look to the left. Now this time, inhale, look to the left. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, look to the right. Now inhale back to center. Exhale, bend the elbows, slowly lower down. So now we're in more of a cobra variation. So take a deep breath in, grip the mat with the fingers and knuckles as you lift the chest up. Bend the right knee, then roll to your side. Bring your right foot behind you, push the torso up, and then look to the back of the mat. So we're making our way. So the right heel is outside the right hip. So we're making our way to a half hero's pose variation with the left leg straight. So from here, just inhale, lift up tall, and then exhale, bow forward, forehead to shin. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow forward, forehead to shin. Inhale, lift up tall, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow forward, and just hold here. Grab your left foot if it's accessible. Inhale as you lengthen more through the spine, and exhale as you bow deeper. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you bow. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you bow. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders and gently roll back to Sphinx, to Cobra. So inhale, lift the chest up, and then exhale, lower. Really gripping the mat. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Exhale, lower. Now this time, inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Draw the left heel to the hip. Roll on your right side. Push the torso up. Make your way to that same pose on the other side. So the left heel is just outside the left hip. Half hero's pose. The right leg is straight. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, bow forward, forehead to shin. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow. This time, inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, bow. Just hold here. Grab your right foot if you can. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. And exhale, bow deeper. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Plant your palms under your shoulders and just gently roll back to Cobra. So we're going to practice flowing between those shapes now, picking up the pace. So inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, gripping the mat with the fingers, pulling the chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull the fingers back and down on the mat. Exhale, lower. Now this time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, right heel to hip. Roll to the left side. Push yourself up, keeping the right heel glued to the hip as you straighten the left leg. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. This time, inhale, lift up, and exhale, rotate back to Cobra. Inhale, lift the chest up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. This time, inhale, lift up. Draw the left heel to the hip. Roll to the right side. Push the torso up. Find your way to half hero's pose. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, rotate back to Cobra. So we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bow. This time, inhale, lift the chest up. Draw the right heel to the hip. Keep the right heel glued to the hip as you push up and rotate to half hero's pose. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up, exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, rotate back to cobra. Inhale, lift the torso up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left heel to hip. Roll to the right. Push the torso up. Make your way to half heroes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate. Plant the palms. Make your way back to cobra. Now, inhale, plant the palms under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press up to plank. Lift the hips. Lower the heels. Downward dog. Inhale, look between your thumbs. Step or float to halfway lift. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs. Hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes here for the next few breaths. Just take a moment. Notice how you're feeling outward in the body. Observe how you're feeling inward in the mind. If the mind has wandered, gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the personal intention you set for yourself. Now we'll do some other variations of Sun Series B. Inhale, back to chair pose. And then exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank, or maybe this time, try floating straight back to chaturanga. Do some push-ups if you want that power. Then when you're ready, inhale, open the chest to cobra or up dog. Then exhale, left heel to hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right heel to hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left heel to hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right heel to hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left heel to hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right heel to hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, navel to spine. Lift the hips, lower the heels. Downward dog. Now inhale, float the right leg high to the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise. Crescent lunge. Right knee over ankle. Left heel over the ball of the left foot. Tailbone tucked. Navel in. Now take a big breath in. Exhale, spin on your left heel. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Goddess pose. So hips line with knees. Knees pressing back towards your pinky toes. Arms are strong. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, spin on the ball of the right foot. Make your way to crescent lunge on the other side. So the left knee's over the ankle. The right heel's over the ball of the right foot. Tailbone tucked, navel in. Focus the eyes on something still. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, spin on your right heel back to goddess pose. So that's our next flow. Rotating between crescent lunge and goddess. So inhale, spin on your left heel, face forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, back to goddess pose. Inhale, spin on your right foot, crescent lunge to the left. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, spin on the left heel, crescent lunge to the right. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, spin on the right heel, crescent lunge to the left. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the front of the mat. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the back of the mat. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the front. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the back. Exhale, goddess. Two more. Inhale, crescent to the front. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent to the back. Exhale, goddess. Now hold your goddess pose. See if you can lift up the right heel. We're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right heel, lift up the left heel. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left heel. See if you can lift up both heels and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Inhale, sink the hips low, and exhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Rotate the toes in, the heels out. Take a big breath in, reach your arms out. Exhale, wrap your right arm over your left. Give yourself a hug. Take a big breath in, and exhale, bow forward. Drawing your forehead towards the mat, pressing into the outer edges of the feet. Now, option to stay here or for a deeper upper back stretch. Take your right hand on the outside of the left calf, left hand on the outside of the right calf. Opening the upper back, opening the hips, the hamstrings. Deep breath in, long breath out. Relax your head. Deep breath in, long breath out. Now, inhale, bring your hands behind, underneath your face. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Micro bend the knees with a flat back. Come all the way up. Now this time, inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Close your fists. And then exhale, bow. Crown of the earth towards the mat. Fists to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down the backs of the legs. Now, excuse me, take your fingertips out in front of you. Now, we're going to take a big breath in, bend the right knee, sink your hips, lift up the left heel, Skandasana. Inhale, back to forward fold. Exhale, bend the left knee, sink the hips. Skandasana on the other side. So we're going to flow between these shapes. Inhale to fold. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale to fold. Exhale, Skandasana. Now keep using your hands if you need to. If you want more of a challenge, try keeping your hands at your heart. And you don't have to go as low in Skandasana. If you're keeping your hands up, it might be harder to go all the way down. So find your own variation of this practice. You're just kind of bending one knee and then the other, moving with your breath. Hands can be lowered or lifted. You get to choose. And the next time you sink your hips towards the right, right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Take a big breath in. Then exhale, lower your hips on the mat. Now inhale, rotate the right knee in. Exhale, lift the right knee up. Inhale, right knee rotates. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, rotate the right knee in. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, rotate the right knee in. Exhale, lift it up. Now inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, switch sides. So lower the hips all the way down when you're ready. Hands to heart. Inhale, rotate the left knee in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate the left knee in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lift. Now inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, make your way back to a wide-legged fold. Then take a deep breath in. Plant your left palm underneath your eyes. Exhale, bend the right knee and reach your right arm to the right. Option 1, just breathe here. Option 2, shift more weight to your right foot. Cross your left leg back behind you. Grab your left foot with your right hand. Then bend the knees, sink the hips to grasshopper. So this is optional. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, back to wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, plant the right palm underneath the right shoulder. Bend the left knee, sink the hips, reach the left arm to the left. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, kick the right foot to the left hand. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Optional grasshopper. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, back to fold. We'll practice that one more time on both sides. So inhale, press the left palm underneath the eyes. Bend the right knee, sink the hips. Right arm reaches to the right. Again, option 1, stay here. Option 2, kick your left foot to your right hand. And bend the knees, sink the hips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, press your right hand underneath the eyes. Exhale, bend the left knee, sink the hips, left arm reaches to the left. Maybe stay here, or maybe try grasshopper. Right foot kicks behind the left, grab your right foot with the left hand, bend the knees, sink the hips. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, make your way back to a wide-legged fold. Then inhale, micro bend the knees. Bring the hands to the hips with the flat back. Come all the way back up. Great. Rotate the toes out, the heels in. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Goddess pose. So now we're going to go back to flowing between crescent lunge and goddess. So inhale, spin on the left foot, lunge forward, crescent to the right, then exhale back to goddess. Inhale, spin on the right foot, crescent lunge to the left, exhale to goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the front, exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the back, exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the front, exhale, goddess. Inhale, crescent lunge to the back, and exhale, hold here. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, plant your palms to frame your left foot, and step the left leg back to the right. Downward dog. Option 1, just breathe here, or option 2, go through a vinyasa. Inhale, rotate to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do 2 more just like that. Inhale, round the spine, rotate to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Again, inhale, rotate to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. You can do that again or try it one-legged. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, rotate to plank. Lower to a 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, rotate to plank. Try a 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Now take a deep breath in, look between your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot outside the right hand. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Inhale, step it back. Practice a few more rounds like this. Just tapping the foot outside the hand, moving with your breath. Now, if you really want to pick up the pace, option to hop both feet forward and then both feet back. Again, this is optional. If you really want some extra calorie burning, some extra power, some extra core, try it this way. Either way, you're still working hard. Take a few more breaths. Then the next time you bring both feet outside your hands, whenever you feel like you've had enough, bend the knees, sink your hips, make your way to Malasana. So pressing the elbows into the thighs, thighs into the elbows, shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of the head. Close your eyes. And for the next few breaths, I invite you to silently recite your personal mantra, your affirmation, 3 times for 3 breaths. And after the 3rd breath, the 3rd mantra, slowly straighten the legs. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Then exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Option 1, just breathe in Vinyasa again. Option 2, we can try a twist. So inhale, reach your right arm on the inside of the right foot. And exhale, left arm reaches high. Maybe stay here, or maybe bring the back of the left hand to the low back. Flip your right palm. Grab your fingers or your wrists for a bind. Inhale, spin the heart even more open. Exhale as you deepen. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist deeper. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, straighten the legs. Take a big breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Hold Malasana here, or try a bind on the other side. Inhale, reach the left arm to the left on the inside of the left leg. And exhale, right arm reaches high. Maybe stay here. Maybe bring the back of the right palm to the low back. Flip your left hand. Grab your right fingers or your wrists, gazing upward. Inhale as you open more through the chest. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale as you open the chest. Then exhale, twist deeper. Great, now inhale back to center. Exhale, sink your hips. Draw your knees forward, making your way to boat pose Navasana. So option 1 is just to plant the feet and lean back. Option 2 is to float your feet, and option 3 is to straighten your legs. If you want more, inhale to low boat. Hover the feet, hover the shoulders above the mat. Then exhale to high boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Practice a few more rounds like this. Really building strength in the core. Remember, find your own variation of boat pose. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. As long as you're feeling your core working, that's all that matters. Think about your willpower, the ability to accomplish anything you set your mind to. Take a few more breaths. And on your next exhale, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, bow forward. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Great. Inhale, lift the head over heart, heart over hips. And exhale, option 1, just stagger your right shin in front of the left. If that's easy, stack your right shin on top of the left. And if that's easy, stack the right knee on top of the left knee, flexing the feet. Double pigeon. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. And exhale, bring the back of the left hand to the low back. Bend your right elbow and reach your fingertips towards each other to clasp. Now, if they don't clasp, just making the effort is great for an upper body stretch, great for your posture. Pressing the back of the head into the top arm, lengthening, strengthening the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Now take a deep inhale. Then exhale, bow forward. Keep reaching for your fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands forward now. Breathe deeply just into the hips. Deep inhale. Slower exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale, curl the spine up and just switch sides. So option 1, stagger your left shin in front of the right. Option 2, stack the left shin on top of the right. Option 3, stack the left knee on top of the right. Either way, keep both feet flexed. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, bring the back of the right hand to the low back. Then bend the elbows, reach for your fingertips. Don't worry if you can clasp them. Just make the effort. Maybe grab your shirt. Press the back of the head into the top arm. Great for posture. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bow forward. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Then exhale, release your hands forward. Breathe deeply into the hips. Deep inhale. Slower exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly curl the spine up. Uncross the legs, knees towards the chest. Inhale, reach your hands forward, and exhale, slowly curl the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you've landed on the mat. Slide your heels towards your hips. Plant your palms on either side of the hips. So we'll transition to bridge pose, a heart opening pose. Maybe think about specific qualities you might want to invite into your heart. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck in the tailbone, lift the hips until you feel a gentle opening in the front of the chest, head straight, chin lifted. Option to interlace the fingers behind you, tucking the shoulders under the shoulder blades. Option to lift up the heels, or maybe play with straightening one leg and then the other, alternating legs with your breath. Whatever variation of bridge pose you want to practice, just think of opening through your chest, breathing into this opening in the chest, and maybe think of inviting specific qualities into the heart. Qualities like love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness, understanding, mindfulness for others and yourself. On your next inhale, see if you can open the chest just a little more, lift the hips just a little higher. Then exhale, slowly lower the hips all the way down. Then take a deep breath in, draw your knees to your chest. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right and gaze to the left for a twist. Deep breath in, slower breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right, twist the other way. Deep breath in, longer breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, grab the outer edges of the feet, stretch the legs, happy baby. Maybe gently rock a little side to side here. Maybe play with straightening a leg, straightening the other, maybe straighten both legs. Just take the next few breaths to tune into your body and any stretches or movements that your body's telling you it needs. Honor that for the next few breaths. Then whenever you feel ready, I invite you to bring the soles of the feet together. Lower your feet beneath your hips. Grab the inner arches of the elbows up overhead. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Allow your breath to grow longer and deeper. Allow your breath to self-soothe and self-heal. Send yourself gratitude for your practice, for showing up, working hard, maybe trying something new, maybe pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, prioritizing self-care and self-growth for your sake and for others. Maybe bring your awareness back to your intention, your personal mantra you set for yourself. If you inherently long for something, become it first. If you want gardens, become the gardener. If you want love, embody love. If you want mental stimulation, change the conversation. If you want peace, exude calmness. If you want to fill your world with artists, begin to create art. If you want to be valued, respect yourself. If you want to live in ecstasy, find ecstasy within yourself. This is how you draw it in, day by day, inch by inch. Whenever you feel ready, gently extend your legs long. Allow the toes to rotate outward. Allow the hands to rest on either side of the hips. Open the palms, close the eyes, completely surrender to gravity in Shavasana. I'll be silent for the next minute as we allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from our practice. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you would like to. When it feels right for you, gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Maybe gently circle your wrists, circle your feet, maybe rock your head, just inviting gentle movement back into the body. And then when it feels right for you, inhale, full body stretch. And exhale, gently roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment now to notice the quality of your breath as you gently come to a seat. Notice if your breath feels any different from when we started. Notice if this position feels different from when we started. Notice how your body feels. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, your energy. Perhaps reflect on the intention you set at the beginning of class. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. You're welcome to join. Deep inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, side out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart, and if you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, just think of one thing in your life you feel grateful for today. And allow this grateful feeling to grow, fully wash over you, and may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope you feel challenged, worked out, stretched out, calm, centered. Please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments about the practice today, or if you have any particular requests for next time. Feel free to let me know. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and take the best care. Thanks for joining, David, Bryce. No hop in my grass.
Recording stop.
So everybody who is following the sequence today, I have time to chat. I have time to hang out and offer any additional support. So please type a message and let me know how that practice felt for you. If you want any further guidance, any questions, concerns, any feedback at all, I have a while I can chat. If you have any questions about health, wellness, that's my area of expertise. Want to become famous by followers. Yeah, that sounds like a bad bot, Mopar. I'm just now catching up with the chat. So for the next hour, I have time to be a little more interactive with you guys and talk directly. Usually from 12 to 1, I get in the yoga zone and I teach a full hour class. And then I like to hang out as long as I can to answer any additional questions you have and offer any additional support. Hello, Jack. How are you? Jack 123. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, John. John cheered 36 bits for me. 36 bits, John. I'm going to do a little happy dance for you. Yay! Wee-hee! Thank you, John. Anytime I get bits, I do a happy dance. Thanks, John. Thank you so much for the bits. How are you, Jack? You're a teacher too, and you're 30? What do you teach, Jack? Show love, show love. Aw, thanks, John. Thanks for all the hearts, and thank you for encouraging everyone to show love, John. Yes, any bits are appreciated. I also have a donation link, so if you enjoyed this class and you found it helpful and useful, you like to support my work, you can click on this donation link. Even if you just want to donate $1, every little bit is appreciated, but no pressure on that. I'm happy to be here. So, Jack, what do you teach? Unsolved Mystery, are you still there? I'm going to grab a stool so I can sit up and meet you guys. 1 second. So everybody who is able to follow along in the sequence today, please make sure that you hydrate after all of that work. Hydration is very, very important. So make sure you hydrate. Drink a lot of water. How are you feeling, Mopar? Were you able to follow along after all your activities today? Thank you for following me, Jack. I have about an hour to chat with you guys, so if anybody wants to chat, if you have any additional questions about my yoga sequence that I shared today, if you had any difficulty with any of the poses, if you want any further guidance, I'm here to be supportive. So quiet. That was a nice yoga stream. Well, thank you, Mopar. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm surprised you were able to follow along after all the other activities you did today. But I'm glad you liked it. You really like the twisty movement? Yeah, so twists are really good for detoxifying the spine, detoxifying the kidneys. Twists are really good for detoxification, and it's just really a healthy thing for your spine to have those twists. So anytime you practice twists, it's a really healthy thing for your spine. You put the tea kettle on. What kind of tea are you making, Mopar? Well, thank you so much, Marius Poisel. I think that's you, Mopar. Oh, thank you so much for the $5 donation, Mopar. That's really sweet. I'm pretty sure that's you, right, Mopar? Marius Poisel. Starts with an M and ends with a P. Yeah, I really appreciate the donation. I do spend a lot of time crafting these sequences for you guys, so it's it's very appreciative when I get a donation. Thank you. And thank you, John, for the bits. Oh, that wasn't me? Oh, I thought it was you because it started with an M and ended with a P. Well, thank you to Marius Poisel. That really wasn't you? Well, thank you, Marius. whoever you are. If you want to say hi on the chat and let me know if you have any additional questions, comments, concerns. I'm here to be supportive. Mystery donation. Oh, maybe that was Unsolved Mystery. I bet that was you, Mopar. I think you're messing with me. Unsolved Mystery, there? Who donated? 100 for the twisty yoga session. Oh, thanks for the bits, Mopar. All right, so anytime I get a donation or bits, I do a kick and a happy dance. Whee! So anybody watching, if you want to dance with me, this is called spontaneous Qigong in Tai Chi, otherwise known as dancing in chaos, where you just freely dance in any way that feels good. Whee! So if you want to dance along, I always do a little dance anytime I get bits or a donation or a subscription. Whee! Thank you, Mopar. Yes, and Nightbot just shared my private health coaching and yoga coaching website. So I'm a personal trainer, and I can customize sequences for your needs. If you click on my website, it explains all of my offerings. I do one-on-one coaching online where we can meet through Zoom, and I can actually see you and see your form, make sure you're doing everything correctly and safely. So yeah, I'm a little out of breath, but if you have any, if you're curious about my one-on-one coaching, or you're interested in something like that, feel free to click that link, yogaflowwithkim.online, for more information about my business. Any plans to get new plants for the yoga studio? So I have a lot of plants here already. So speaking of plants, I finally started a community garden. So I have 3 friends that are really interested. So now that I have 3 friends interested, we just planted, we planted beets and carrots immediately in the ground. And I'm starting seeds on Saturday. So I bought all these heirloom variety seeds from a trustworthy source. And my friend who's a certified permaculturist recommended where to get these heirloom seeds. So I got those seeds. I folded them up, put them in a wet paper towel, and they've been in the refrigerator. So on Saturday, I'm going to take them out and actually start them in pea pots and indoors. And then after they start sprouting, I will transplant them to my outdoor garden in the next couple weeks. So I'm starting kale and tomatoes, and I went ahead and just planted beets and carrots directly in the ground because I heard that it's best to just plant them in the ground instead of starting them indoors. But yeah, I'm really excited. But I would love a cute mimosa touch plant. I think that would be cool. Or I think you recommended cac plants. I would love any plants. There's plenty of room in my little yoga studio space for plants. So maybe I'll use some of your donations to buy a new plant. All the plants, yes. So it looks like a handful of folks are watching. So if you want to introduce yourself, let me know where you are in the world. If you were able to follow along with my powerful yoga sequence today, if you have any questions about any of the poses, I know grasshopper pose can be tough. So any questions about any of the poses, if you want any additional instruction, just let me know. Or any questions about yoga in general, or any questions about health and wellness in general. I'm a certified nutrition specialist and a health coach, so I'm just here to be a resource and provide support. Yeah, I will keep you updated. I'll share some of the pictures in our Discord chat. If anybody watching, if you're into gardening and you want to stay up to date with my gardening progress, join our Discord community, the link I just shared. Also, if you click on the link Nightbot just shared, Yoga Flow with Kim on YouTube, that's my YouTube channel. All the videos are free, of course, and if you click subscribe, that's another way you can support my work. I have a lot of free content on there, lots of full body vinyasa sequences, kind of like we did today, but I also have some more gentle videos on there. And I take time I have a whole playlist called One Pose Per Minute, where I take a full minute to explain each pose and how to align your body properly in each pose. So there's also guided meditations on there and some gardening tutorials on there. So feel free to click on my Yoga Flow with Kim YouTube and check that out. And please subscribe. Yeah, grasshopper pose is difficult. So all of the opening flows, all those little yoga drills we did at the beginning, those are designed to help ease you into grasshopper pose. So that's why we did all that at the beginning. So hopefully it would help make grasshopper pose a little easier for you. But yeah, grasshopper pose takes time and a lot of consistent practice. So Mopar, were you sweating from my sequence today? Make sure you hydrate if you're sweating. Drink lots of water. Today I'm drinking eternal water. Excuse me. Today I'm drinking eternal because I haven't had time to fill up my big water jug from the alkaline water machine at Whole Foods. So I just bought this at Kroger. My schedule's been crazy busy, so it's been tough to make it to Whole Foods and fill up my jug. But I still have time today to chit chat, so let me know how you guys are doing. What's going on? Sweated quite a bit. I need to get those sweaty bands for my forehead. I mean, sweating a little bit is actually good for you. You know, when you sweat, you release a little bit of trace amounts of toxins, but you're also sweating out trace amounts of nutrients. So you just want to make sure that you hydrate and you eat something healthy. I know you said you were making tea. What kind of tea are you drinking? Oh, you're drinking matcha tea. I love matcha tea. Matcha tea is so energizing. So I'm actually drinking water and I'm drinking my cacao beverage. So I always blend a little cacao with turmeric, black pepper, ginger, and then almond milk. There was sweat bundle on the floor. Oh my gosh, a whole sweat bundle on the floor. Wow, my goodness. Well, good for you for working so hard that you were sweating that much. Oh, hello, Koozie Collector. How are you today? I'm doing well. So I just taught an hour-long Vinyasa yoga sequence, full body practice, and now I'm just chatting to help answer any additional questions you have about yoga, health, wellness, anything like that. How are you today, Koozie? You're well? Good, good. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, in addition to being a yoga instructor and a health coach, I'm also a professional actor. So, I will be heading out here in about 30 minutes or so to tape an audition. But I still have a while to chit chat. So, what days do you usually stream? Yes, so I'm a 200 hours certified yoga instructor. So I started doing Twitch just to connect with people all over the world. I'm also an online health coach, and I offer private yoga lessons online and private health coaching online. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I teach yoga classes, dynamic Vinyasa yoga. So it's not just about slow, gentle stretching. What I offer here on Twitch is more of a full body active practice. And then I offer options for all levels. So every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Atlanta, Georgia time. And then I usually hang out as long as I can to just chat afterwards. So now I'm just chatting. So we can chat about anything you'd like, really. Yes. Yeah, that's why I started Twitch, was just to connect with other people all around the world that may be needing some health coaching, or anyone interested in practicing yoga or refining their practice in yoga. I just want to promote health and wellness, really, and connect with people all over the world. So that's the main reason I started Twitch. But I'm also a performing artist, so I love chatting about making movies and plays and any type of film. I love talking about those topics too, because I'm a professional actor. Aw, thank you so much. Mopar, you're so sweet. Yeah, so my auditions this week, they haven't been as, I haven't gotten flooded with as many auditions as I did last week. So this week so far, I've had 3. Today's my 3rd that I just got. So I'll be taping that in a little while. Yes, I love comedy. I'm a comedian. I do comedy shows here in Atlanta, live comedy, and then I also work on a lot of comedy sketches. I actually just made this really funny sketch with some of my friends that we entered into a comedy competition. So I love comedy, but I also like satire and inspirational stories. I really like just telling stories that have a positive impact, that touch people's lives in a meaningful way. That's really nice. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yep. So Kuzi, tell me more about you. What brought you to my channel? Mopar has been coming regularly. Mopar is awesome. Mopar always has some cool things to chat about, and then there's some of my other regulars. Don't know if they're here right now, but I feel like Mopar, you come more consistently than anyone else, I think, Mopar. I think out of everybody who has been following my streams consistently, you're the most consistent, so I appreciate you. And the thing is with yoga, and any health and wellness practice, really, it takes consistent practice. So consistency is really important for growth. John has also been coming pretty consistently. Yep, that's our Discord channel that Nightbot just shared. So if you'd like to chat off of Twitch, feel free to click on that link, join our Discord. I'll be sharing some updates about my garden on there. Sometimes we have fun dialogue. I'm glad we heard from Unsolved Mysteries today, Mopar. I hadn't heard from Unsolved Mystery in a while. I miss Ether. I haven't heard from Ether in a while. I hope Ether's okay. Koozie Collector, tell me more about yourself. I like being here, really nice atmosphere, nice people, and yoga has been really great for my body. Thank you, Mopar. Yeah, I'm glad you're really getting something out of it. You know, yoga is a great practice for everyone. It helps relieve stress. It can help calm and focus your mind, and it can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system. I realize I tend to offer more of an active yoga sequence here on Twitch, but there's tons and tons of other styles of yoga that I also offer through my personal coaching website that have a variety of different health benefits. But for those of you watching, anytime you type a specific request for me, I can always integrate that into the sequence. So if there's a goal you have with yoga, never hesitate to let me know, and I'd be happy to integrate that into the sequence. Safety hamster discussion on Discord was funny. I know, that was pretty funny. That was random. The safety hamster Discord. Yeah, sometimes we have funny chats on our Discord. So where are you from, Koozie Collector? I actually didn't notice the girl. I was like, oh, the hamster was really cute and adorable. I know. I know. It was funny. Thanks to you. Thank you for following me, Protonio72. Looks like John cheered me 32 bits and then 36 bits. Thank you so much, John. If you're still there. I think John had to take off. I actually didn't notice that, yeah. I like how Swift Odin was sharing his cheesecake recipe too. That was cool. Yeah, anytime you guys want to share recipes on my channel, my Discord, that's always welcome. Yeah, that girl with the hamster, she looked pretty grumpy. Looks like there's a few people watching, so please feel free to introduce yourself. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know anything I can help you with. Tomorrow is Midnight Sun Celebration in here. It's the time in the north when the day is the longest and the sun doesn't set at all. Oh, really? Okay, cool. There is no night at all. Wow. So, what type of celebration are you going to do? What do you do to celebrate? Is there like a festival or something like that? That's so cool how there's no night at all. That must affect your circadian rhythms a little bit, having no night at all. It must affect your brain, because we're very much affected by the sun and the moon, and so it must have an interesting effect on your mood. Mopar, you'll have to tell me how that goes. I'd love to hear more about it. What is the festival though? Like, is it like a big party, or like what type of celebration happens? Music? People go in a sauna and make their huge fires in a fire pit and dance around the fire pit. So a fire pit, but there's no night. So it's interesting that they're doing a fire pit, but there's no night. Because usually people do like fire pits, when it's dark outside, or cold. But isn't it hot outside and you're doing a fire pit? Do you roast anything in the fire? You just dance around the fire? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this cool fire pit. I would love to know more about this. Yes, it's a tradition to make these huge fires, just burning wood and enjoy the fire. It's not usually used for cooking, but you can cook food on it if you want, like s'mores or sausages. So it's just tradition to make a big fire, and you dance around the fire. I'm curious because isn't it hot outside? Also, take branches of birch trees, make them into a bundle, and soak them in water and hit yourself this bundle in the sauna. It comes from Finland. Oh, and it's called Vasta. Very cool. So is the idea of the kind of like creating this sauna to sort of like detoxify, or what's sort of the point of all of it? Sounds really interesting. Yes, there is hot outside, more hotter in the near fire. Right. And yes, sauna is for detox all the poison, and using Vasta makes it more potent. So what is Vasta exactly? What is Vasta? Can you elaborate? Do you want to elaborate more about Vasta? Oh, you sent me the link on Discord. Okay, cool. I will check that out, Mopar. Neat. I love learning about new traditions and different cultures, and all like the ways cultures celebrate different happenings in the world. So fascinating. Thank you, Mopar. I'm going to look at this now on Discord because I think it's just us right now chatting on Twitch. Oh, so it's sort of like it's like a bundle of leaves. So Vasta is the name of the leaves. Are they edible? What's special? What is special about Vasta? So Vasta is made from birch trees, birch tree branches. What's special about it though? Hang on to that thought. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope. Birch trees. Anything special about birch trees? So quiet here today. A kind of whip made of birch branches used in a Finnish sauna to stimulate circulation by beating oneself. What? You will also hear the word vasta to mean exactly the same thing, depending on where in Finland you are. It varies, but generally it's vasta in the east with vita in the west. Interesting. So you kind of like smack yourself with it to stimulate circulation. So I guess that's sort of the same thing as like tapping. Similar concept to tapping. So whenever I teach Tai Chi as Qigong classes, we do a lot of tapping like this. We just basically take our fingertips and we tap out stagnant energy. We tap out stress, which also stimulates circulation and the lymphatic system. So I do understand the practical reasons of that. That's so neat. Vasta and Vita is the same thing. Okay, so two different names for the same thing. It's funny how language has evolved like that. Two different names for the same thing. The English language is probably the language that makes the least sense out of all the other languages, at least that I've studied. English seems to make the least sense because there's 10 different words for the same thing, and there's so many silent letters, like if you look at that objectively, what's the point of having a silent letter? It really makes no sense. Vasta equals bath broom. Oh, so it's sort of like you're bathing yourself, you're cleansing yourself with like a broom. Makes sense. That makes sense. A bath broom is typically made with the branches and leaves of a tree or shrub which secretes aromatic oils. The branches and leaves are then dried and tied around a wooden handle. The broom is used to massage a bather's skin and generate heat. So cool. Are then dried and tied. So it's sort of like a massage, which helps with circulation. That's pretty neat. Oh, you found the long article? Okay, thank you, Mopar. Thank you, Mopar. I'll check out that article. Everything you need to know. I just saw it. Everything you need to know about sauna. Sauna whisks. Never heard of a sauna whisk. I'm very much into massage. I think massages are really, really healthy. Clears the skin, blood circulation, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mopar. I'm checking out your link right now. Oh, so some of them are birch, oak, and eucalyptus. I bet eucalyptus is really good. Birch leaves contain ethereal oils, tanning agents, vitamin C, and A. Okay, after bathing, the skin will look smooth and elastic. So it's sort of like an exfoliator type effect. Promotes healing of wounds and scratches. The main benefit of birch whisk is that it provides the bronchus, which promotes ventilation of the lungs. Oh. I grew up with really bad asthma. I was born with it. So any practices like this that are more Ayurvedic and natural instead of like steroids, I'm fascinated by this. This is so cool to learn. Thank you, Mopar. A eucalyptus whisk has a very, yeah, awesome. I want to read all about this. Midnight sauna is tradition in the north, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Yes. One of my students who's been taking my Tai Chi classes at a dance studio where I teach is from Norway. And really, really nice. He has like this accent. And he's so nice and like respectful. I'm just wondering, like, is everyone from Norway really nice? It seems like everyone I've ever met from Norway is super nice. So I just have a few more minutes before I will need to take off. And I have to tape an audition. So during midsummer solstice, people are friendly in Norway, but they are a little shy at first. Oh, well, I can respect shyness. I'm usually good at breaking people out of their shell. I grew up really, really shy, actually. I used to be really shy, so I can definitely relate. So I'm good at helping people open up, making people feel comfortable. It's interesting. So I just have a few more minutes before I need to go tape an audition. So anybody watching, if you have any final questions, comments, concerns about the yoga practice I shared today, or if there's anything else you want to chat about before I take off, let me know. Oh, hi, Dante. Thank you. Thanks, Dante. How are you? Are you doing okay today, Dante? I think I will Celtsy, J Diggin, and Aerofit. Celtsy was the first one that you had me raid, so that you suggested, so perhaps I will raid Celtsy. Or Aerofit. I don't think I've ever rated Aerofit though, so maybe I should rate Aerofit, because I know I've rated Celtsy and J a few times. Right. Well, thank you so much for saying hello, Dante, wishing me luck. Can you cracking all your fingers now? I don't know. Helen Barkley, I don't do weird finger cracking. I don't know what that's about. I teach yoga and then I talk about health and wellness here. So, you're welcome, Mopar. So we are going to raid Aerofit. You're a very skillful cracker. Is that a joke? Finger cracking? Is that a reference to like an old stream where it sounded crackly or something? All right. Thanks to everybody who joined me today. We're going to rate AeroFit now. I have to go tape an audition, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day, okay? I'll be back next Tuesday and Thursday at the same time for more yoga and chatting.